Welcome back to the Ag Leaders on Air podcast with your host, Jacob Hansen.
And Grace Wolchman. Today, our episode is called the 2024-2025 Officer Obituary Take 2. Because we did do this once, and then we had technical difficulties with our mics that aren't our mics because they're still on the way.
Yeah, that's a whole other issue.
Right.
Today, we're starting with Maya Wiskus as our guest. She was the secretary last year, and she's going to join us and answer some questions as she graduates high school. All right, let's get into it.
First question. What is your favorite FFA memory?
Gosh, I just have too many. Do I share the one again from National Convention or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Or should I think of another one? Do we have any good ones?
Do the one with the orange.
Okay.
That's a good one, yeah.
So, who can I just pick you guys?
Yes.
We're looking at
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously, we were towards the end of the day with supper time, and we went to Malibu Jack's, which is like an indoor amusement park. And they were refusing to serve us food. Just food in general, drinks, all of it.
Mhm.
And, I was a little hangry, as I would get. I usually don't get hangry, though, so I was
No, you
confused. And so on our way home, we weren't able to, leave or get anything. So I was like, and I don't have any food in the hotel room. So get back to the hotel room. I literally am so pissed off, but so sad. I'm ready for bed. I'm just ready for a shower, all of the above. So we're going up what did we take, the elevator or the stairs?
The stairs, because
Okay.
the
Yeah.
elevators were creepy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's me, Grace, was it?
Laura, it was just us
Laura.
three.
Okay. And we're walking through the hallway, and Laura's like, oh my God, guys, don't look at that guy. He's shirtless. I don't know what I heard, but I made eye contact with the guy, and I literally went like this. Oh my God. I turn around, I start laughing, then I start crying. Then we open the hotel room door. Then I think, oh, let me grab my orange so I can eat it for supper. What was it, brown?
It was brown.
Yeah, so I started crying over that too. It was just a whole mess, and I basically just had a mental breakdown over an orange. So
Real.
I wouldn't say that's my favorite memory. I think that's your guys' favorite memory of me.
That was really great, yeah. It was a really good video. Screenshots of that will be posted on the Instagram.
It will.
I mean, it doesn't have to, though.
It,
And
it
then
will
really
be.
don't have to post
Our
it.
advisor did come in for bed checks. He's like, what in the hell is
Oh,
happening?
yeah, and then I was stress eating Chex Mix on the bed.
crying still.
Yeah.
And then the rest of us were crying, laughing in the room. So,
It was not a good night.
okay, so each of our guests were starting that we have to find something in the egg building to hold their mic on. Why did you choose a knife? Do you have a particular reason?
Not really a particular reason. I was just sitting down and I didn't want to get up. And so I saw the knives were right here, so I just really grabbed one. And then I thought Grace needed one too. So sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
That reminded me of the napkin situation
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
problem.
That's a bad deal, actually. When was that? That we
a
cleaned
couple of months ago.
Yeah.
It was
Couple months
before
ago.
the state president of Iowa State came. So.
Yeah. But Ashid's basically a hoarder in the
In the nicest way possible.
in the closet area, and it was a mess, and he made us clean it out. If you guys need a napkin, please hit up Carroll Area FFA because we have plenty to share.
probably
Stores
have-
have sold out just because we are fully stocked.
Yeah. If there's a napkin shortage, we will be prosperous in the
We have plenty if you need napkins.
Yeah.
of all shapes, sizes, and colors.
Yes.
Yeah, Halloween. Hit us up in October.
Uh-huh.
Or any situation in which you need orange.
Oh yeah, don't we have orange plates too?
Yeah.
And we have plenty of silverware. We just have a bunch of stuff. So that's our new running joke. Is, oh my God, did you buy napkins? Yeah.
Or brownie rags.
For bounty rags.
Yeah, bounty rags.
Okay, what's your favorite memory as an officer?
I would have to say the officer retreat.
Real.
I think
Yep.
it's just the most memorable. I don't know, I probably have a favorite memory. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, that was actually
That actually made no sense.
Yeah.
Because that would be my favorite
a tough day at work.
thing. Right. But the officer retreat really made us a team, and we really bonded. And I wouldn't say in like the team bonding activities that Ash had made us do. I would say it's like the struggles we went through. One being the raccoons, another being our neighbors, another being the mosquitoes, and the last one being the service there. It sucked. So I truly volunteered to take everyone's phones up if they needed service, but no one else was literally like acting. Okay, I probably shouldn't say that. But I was gonna say like acting like a crackhead. I basically was doing that though. I literally stood on a rock just to get service.
We have that picture.
We do have
and
that
might
picture, I think.
End up on Instagram.
It's literally just gonna be a collage of me on there.
Yes.
Probably.
But gosh, what else?
You're not at school. You're fine.
Okay, right. Sorry. What else really happened that like?
The downpouring rain as we were picking up.
Yeah.
The hitch.
Sleeping in tents.
Yeah. So like our neighbor hated us just because Aisha took his 2 dogs, Pepper and Moose,
Moose.
and like they wouldn't stop barking, which I would understand. I'd probably be pissed too. But the neighbor like hated us, and so on the last day we woke up pouring rain. We have to pick up all the tents and all that. Oh yeah, because we went like camping.
Tent camping.
Yeah, tent camping. It was just an experience and a half. But yeah, so we woke up, packed up the trailer, and then we look and we're like, where's the hitch? So we think it got stolen by our neighbors or the raccoons, or we either just lost it too. So I wouldn't say that's my favorite memory. That's probably just like I'm most scarred from that.
Or the sand that he was chucking at you.
Oh, that was really great, yes.
No, that was actually really bad. I actually wanted to strangle him. I really just.
Yeah, I was just a menace that entire time.
You were.
You still are.
Okay.
Should we bring up ages at this point?
No.
Okay, what else?
We really should have.
We should have written this down.
We should have written this down. It's okay.
What did
It's.
we talk about yesterday?
I don't remember.
I feel like since me and Lacey were just like yapping back.
Dude, it was so
Yeah.
much. Yesterday was so much better than this. Honestly, all we have to do is just yap.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. We do just need to yap.
Where are you headed for college? That was the
Oh, yeah.
question.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
What's in your near future?
In my near future, I plan on graduating from Kemper Catholic High School on May 25th, 2025, Sunday. I can get you guys tickets if you really want to go. I can get you guys tickets if you really want to
I
go.
have
Okay.
to play in the band.
Hopefully, I actually walk across the stage and get my diploma.
Yeah,
I'm
hopefully.
praying. That macroeconomics class is really getting me right now.
That's a college
That was a
class,
problem.
son.
Right.
It won't affect your graduation.
Okay, that's great. Then I'm graduating. And then after that, in August, I plan to head to Ankeny to go to DMAC for egg business. I'm stressed right now, like a lot. So please,
Why?
like, say I made my schedule today, and
boy.
it's just
I got a letter from DMAC saying that I took like 3 college classes. I've only taken 1.
oh. Have you taken like some at school though?
That one.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
and
I
then there was
remember
like
saying.
liberal arts stuff on it.
Mm.
Not
I
in
also
liberal
got that,
arts.
but, like all my classes were like on there that I've taken. But I have so like I'm scared. Guys, I have to go to the farm and work on a farm. And I just found out, okay, I have to be there from like 9 to 10 and then like 3 to 5 on Tuesdays.
Oh,
It's a 40-minute drive.
jeez.
Oh,
there.
so you have to leave at like 8:15 every day.
I think.
Damn, that
know.
sucks for you because then you have to wake up early.
Not
And that's
even that.
college
What am I
life,
supposed to
too.
do? I'm not going to drive back to my apartment and then drive there at 3 again. I'm a college student. I don't have money.
Well, your gas mileage probably isn't that bad.
I mean, not that bad.
Mine is 15 miles per gallon,
Jeez.
which is really bad.
Okay.
I maybe double you.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, so send your prayers. I'm also living at Prairie Point, so if you guys are staying in Ankeny.
Hey, don't give out your address. That's
Yeah,
a problem.
I don't even know where I'm living yet. Okay, cut that out. I'm living at. I don't know. Anywhere else.
She's
in-
living
Village
in
Inn.
misery.
Yeah. I am in misery. Oh, yeah, but I'm going. Did I say what I'm going for yet? I'm going for egg business. So that's why I have to go work on the farm. So it's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
I really couldn't see working on a farm.
No, I can't either. I truly can't.
That really sucks for you.
It does.
You look like you're about to cry. Are you okay?
No, I'm actually not. I wanted to cry all day. I'm not actually gonna cry, but like I
This is a safe spot if you need to.
No, I do not need to be sniped in any way.
Oh, yeah. I have my phone right here.
Yeah, no.
Or I mean, the camera that's set up too.
Exactly.
That,
The camera that is right there.
Yeah, if there's a camera and we can just.
There
Wow, you're
Should
barely
we
in the
talk
frame.
about banquet? About how I was an emotional wreck that
Oh,
day?
yeah, go ahead. You can cover that.
Yeah, so I literally got up both steps and I was already crying before I even started my speech. So that's humbling, embarrassing, all of the above. But then otherwise, I didn't cry for the rest of the day.
It's really
We
shocking.
have
I
some
know, I didn't cry during
very
the senior part.
I think Laura cried the most.
She might have. I was just kind of embarrassed to
Yeah.
cry again.
I just love the fact that I talked to Aishad after, and he's like, "Well, Maya started it. Laura just finished it." And I was in tears. I was
That would
like,
be
"So
accurate.
I
Aishad
actually cried during
I
that.
should
Mhm.
cried.
like
Cried. Ugly cried.
My mother didn't cry. I was so mad. And she cries all the time.
that's
That's
upsetting.
That is. I'm kind of glad I made Aishad cry.
It's like
In
an
a good way.
accomplishment.
It is. Like I got his soft spot.
Nice.
I'm trying to look up topics. I'm asking my friend AI.
Oh my. No, we can. We're literally.
All
yappers.
we have to do is just yap.
Yeah.
All three of us are yappers. We've done this.
What
before.
else? What else is there to talk
Shoot,
about?
is there anything else to talk about banquet?
Well, setup
We
was
got-
awful.
We got some thrilling pictures from the cameras we set up.
Oh, right.
We set up 3 cameras for like podcast stuff, and it only recorded for like 30 minutes.
Hey, but you got the best part of me and Laura, so.
And Lacey.
And
Yeah.
Lacey-
Oh yeah, Lacey
Don't
was in
forget
there
about
too. Yeah, no. I would never.
What are we at? 11 minutes.
Are you excited for state? That's literally next weekend.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
this weekend.
I am excited. It's kind of sad though that it's my last event, but I'm most excited for the line dancing.
Hey, hold that thought.
Oh yeah.
The episode will be live on Monday.
Live? We're doing it live.
Not live, but like it'll be like published on Monday for like
You guys please do TikTok lives.
we need like 10,000 followers.
But Miley does it.
I don't know how
Ask her.
TikTok works.
I would, but she blocked me, so.
That's really upsetting.
But then I made her unblock me, so.
You can't
Okay.
move the mic away from you because
Sorry.
then they can't hear you.
Sorry.
It's
Okay.
okay. You're fine.
So if we go around state convention on the first day and just have everyone follow us, of course we'll do lives. You know, why not?
That'd be rough.
We were
What do you
actually
mean?
thinking about doing, you know how the district officers do like the,
Come with me for the day
yeah.
kind of thing.
Okay.
So just like on the reels on Instagram. Well, not story, not reel.
Yeah.
Like we could just like mini vlogs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
But then that means I have to get him the Instagram, and that's just a lot of work.
That is a lot of work. Can't you just like make it all and send it to Leah?
I have everything, like all the info on a document. For,
We're
like,
talking about
Oh.
like the podcast one, not the chat
Yeah.
one.
Oh, gotcha.
The podcast
Yeah,
one has
no,
15 followers.
I would.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Okay.
You could have said that in the mic.
I would not trust him.
What's there not to trust about me?
Why don't you,
will
trust
get
him?
chairs pulled out from underneath you. You will get sand thrown and kicked at you. But don't even worry, I will have a package of buns ready to throw at your head. Did I actually do that? I don't remember
Yeah.
doing that.
You threw a whole bag of hamburger buns at me.
I'm not sorry.
And then we started just playing catch with them.
Yeah.
And then,
And then
it
Ashley
hit.
got pissed at us.
And then it no.
we didn't.
Eventually,
really
it
bad
hit
memory.
you in the face, and then you picked up a chair and started chasing him. And I should was just standing there laughing.
Right, yeah.
That
Good
was like the
memories.
most. That was the meeting after officer retreat, so we didn't know how close we were actually gonna be. And
Yeah.
it kind of like
Okay, but like imagine how like the officer team really did make us bond. Like I
Yeah.
don't think we would have been as close.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I would have been friends one with Lacey and like halfway with you. Like kind of
Yeah.
with you because you were my sister's friend, but I don't think this would have happened at all.
Exactly. Or like even just like becoming close with anybody.
Yeah.
Should we bring up the fact that this podcast was an idea 2 months ago and we're
Oh,
here?
I should like brought it up and we ran with it. Like as soon as you brought it
No,
up, I was
I'm
like,
honestly so surprised like we're sitting here right now and like doing it.
it was like he's procrastinating getting a new backdrop.
Yeah. So
Dude.
if you don't see it for a while, that's because
Yeah.
that's the reason.
Yeah, at least you have this though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not just whatever's back there.
The first thing that shipped in were I think was the rug.
It was the rug, and then well, the chairs were there too. We just didn't get them set up. And
Yeah.
then this, and yeah, all this like furniture came in, but none of the equipment.
All of the recording equipment got in except for the microphone. So we're using these and then 2 handheld mics.
With knives.
Yeah.
So safe.
Very safe.
How long have we been here?
15 minutes.
Okay, guys, don't make it act like I'm like the worst person to be around. Like,
Well, okay. The
been
energy was a lot
15
more.
minutes.
The energy was a lot more there yesterday.
I know it's just been a day and a half. Tuesdays are not my day. If I'm being
It's
real.
been a week and it's Tuesday.
And it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you how Tuesdays are not my day.
Okay.
I have to wake up at normal time. I have to be to school at 8 in the morning for PE.
Just like the rest
PE is
of
your
us.
first period.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I know. But I do it like that because Mondays and Thursdays, then I get to sleep in. Because I have study hall.
Oh, I have another question. Okay.
Okay, I wasn't done talking about Tuesday.
Actually, yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
So then I just like have to do the rest of my day, and then I usually have speech, but I haven't had to go to that. And then I have to go to work till 7, and then now I'm here, so they didn't even let me go home today. So
You
and
love
I'm
us.
really hungry.
Guys, this is the same person last middle school meeting, which was what, a week ago? We called her to
Okay,
like,
stop! Don't call me out. That's because you all were sitting in here.
Actually, go ahead. Keep talking.
we were sitting in this room without the equipment, obviously, but we call her to see how her job situation is going, which that's
Not
not
good.
a
That's rough.
That's just a whole nother story, and I obviously won't say it. That's like just a private conversation, but
Yeah.
it's been a mess.
But we ended up calling her to see, like, FaceTiming, and then we, like, passed the phone around between, like, the new officers. The only senior there was Laura, and she just showed up. I don't know why she was there, but she was there, and we were passing the phone around, and eventually she goes, okay, I need to hang up with you, otherwise I'm gonna have to drive into Carroll, which that's, like,
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. So I did not, but really wanted to.
Okay. What are you looking at?
The camera.
Oh, okay. You're like barely in the frame, by
I
the
know.
way.
That's why I thought I was you for a second, but then I was like, well, then where's Jake?
Yeah. So, I don't think I know this, but what is your SAE?
Middle school meetings,
That's it.
egg education. I really don't have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boring.
That's why I'm not getting my I would agree.
Oh, that's
I don't
tough.
think that's a flex.
Yeah, that's not.
I wasn't flexing. I just said that's why I'm not getting it. So
Okay.
what are you gonna do about it now?
Well, at least you'll be nice and busy at state convention. What are you going to state convention for? We should tell.
Yeah.
I'm going for chapter exhibit, which I literally set up and tear down, and then
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
What else am I
these
going
mics
for?
suck.
Oh, I'm a state delegate, so catch me voting for your new state officers. That's all I'm doing. So I'm not busy at all.
Wow. Also, if you hear me breathing on the mic, I'm really sorry. This was just brought to my attention.
It was probably heard through some mic, but
Okay, so what made you join FFA in the first place, other than Lacey?
well, she never.
Well, it was
talked
just
about
it was
that
probably just
today.
Lacey.
No, it truly was because Lacey was like, "You should do intro to egg with me. Like it'd be so fun." And
Intro
I was
to
like,
egg.
Intro to egg. Well, I knew it was AG as in agriculture. I didn't think it was EGG, but
If
We'll-
Lacey
we'll
does
get that
join us
story,
at some
yeah.
point, she'll probably end up by.
basically little 8th graders were like, it'd be such a good idea to do intro to egg. And then I always remember my dad being like, you get really good scholarships through FFA, and I was like, you're so right. I literally didn't like even care what a scholarship was in 8th grade. So then me and Lacey walk into intro to egg class. Keep in mind, I don't even know if you guys know this. We walked in 10 minutes late. We got stuck behind a train. Ashley
Oh,
was
no.
like, where have you guys been? We were like, we got stuck behind a train. Yeah, so it was a mess. And
By the way,
Basically.
our advisor is terrifying until you get to know him.
Yeah, he was really
Better.
scary.
He's
Yeah.
terrifying
Yeah.
until you.
and then like you get like comfortable around him.
And when he's in a bad mood,
Yeah. Once he
Yeah.
gets like a headache, you're done for.
it's scary. And stressful about banquet too.
Yeah. I
But
hope he
then-
doesn't listen to this.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
Ash. I
Sorry. But then he's probably sitting outside the door listening.
He's probably gonna
Probably.
come up to the door right now.
yeah, just open the door.
But then joined intro to egg. The class was fine, honestly. But then Aisha had kind of forced me and Lacey and a few other people to do what's it called?
Conduct.
Yeah, conduct of meetings. Liked it, I guess. I'm joking. It was good. Got a jacket, so I was like, I have to stay now. And it was so crazy too, because freshman year I was like, I would never be an officer. Like I was like, that just like looks so scary.
It's really
Here you
not.
are.
It's really not, yeah.
No.
And I did it. So then I just stuck around. And then I like met people I liked too.
Did
Which
we
is
say
super
what
good.
your office was?
No, 2024, 2025, I was the Carroll Area FFA secretary. Thank you.
Following in Lacey's footsteps.
Correct. I always was. And I'm joking.
So you're basically just her shadow.
I am. I've always been Lacey's shadow.
Given the fact that you are taller than her, that's
Right.
hilarious.
By
I
like
used to be
a whole foot.
I used to be shorter than her. Keep that in mind.
That's wild.
That's actually wild. I couldn't imagine that.
I'll pull up pictures since me and Lacey have.
Go
been-
ahead.
The
we've been-
receipts?
I don't know if I have. I don't
Oh.
know if I
Oh,
can.
okay.
Because I actually didn't have like a phone in 4th grade.
So
So
Well, I wouldn't
obviously.
expect you to.
exactly. So I don't have the
Speaking
pictures.
of 4th grade, when was the last time you were on camera like this? Like,
Yeah.
have you
Have you ever been on camera like this? Is this your 1st
I've
time?
actually never been on camera, but I have been on an iPad on YouTube, and I used to have my own YouTube channel. But don't even try and go look it up or anything. It's all deleted, so
What was your handle?
I don't even remember. Something Maya Whiskas.
Okay, so if you want to, just search up Maya Whiskets and it might pop up if she didn't
I
delete it
think-
properly.
In middle school, if you would look up Maya Whiskas, like my YouTube channel and like profile picture and everything would show up. But now that like I have like Facebook, Instagram, like TikTok and all that shows up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Nice.
just follow me if you look me up.
You're
That was
definitely
that was so
not.
cringe.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
You're definitely not trespassing.
No. The videos were actually entertaining, but like I seriously don't know why anybody would have ever watched those. Like, come on. One of them I was jumping on a trampoline
That's
with balls. like
Ball pit balls?
no.
Or like beach balls?
No, like a cake ball.
Oh, okay.
Like a
Like a
kickball.
volleyball kind of size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't.
That's probably what this podcast is gonna be, honestly. No one's gonna be listening. It's just pure entertainment for us.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No,
no.
seriously, it probably is.
Yeah. The fact that this is
No
a
disrespect to you guys,
podcast.
but. And respectfully, I'm not gonna watch this back because I cannot stand watching myself on the camera.
Oh, I'm never gonna watch these.
No,
I'm gonna post it once and I'm gonna edit, post it, and never look at it again.
I'm not gonna listen to it because I hate listening to myself.
Especially like in class when like the teacher makes you like
Record.
play your video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
We have to do a radio thing for speech right now.
Like
That's
a radio
so sad.
broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, have Lacey.
Yeah, Lacey could.
Lacey
teach
could
you
do
some
it.
Tips and tricks.
Yeah, actually, he has it out for me. That teacher does. So
Oh my god.
don't name
He-
drop.
He didn't have it out for me, but I sat in the front row, and it was like anytime we had to like present something, I was always called first.
Why would you sit in the front row?
He had a like seating chart.
He has seating charts, and like I sit in the front middle, but I always like work on other things like my ed class or social media stuff for this.
Mhm.
And he sees that throughout the week, and it was like our what was it, a demonstration speech, and I've done this demonstration of like this shot for eggs so many times that I just didn't need anything. So I was sitting there the whole week doing absolutely nothing, and then he thought he had me when he like called me up first to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Grace Wilcherman, would you come up and do your speech for us?" And I was like, "Sure, can I go get my stuff from my locker?" I go and get the stuffed dog and like all the like, I don't want to say.
Oh, so you had like everything ready to
yeah,
go.
I had
Okay.
everything ready.
She
And
knew
I
she was
come-
getting called on first.
Yeah.
Well, it was presentation day, so I'm just like, oh, just bring it with.
Mhm.
So I went and grabbed it from my locker, and I came back with all like the shots and all the like capsules and all that stuff. And I got it all set up, and I'm like, "I'm ready when you are." And he looks at me, he's like, "You don't need your outline," which that's the thing he makes us do. And I'm like, "No, I'm good, thanks." And he's like, "Okay, we'll see how this goes." Like he thought I was just like automatically gonna fail. I go up there and I do it all, and then he starts asking me questions, which is not something he does after a speech.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I answer all of them in both scientific terms and common terms. And then I come back and then after I just sit down, he's like, "Okay, thank you." And then he
With sass too, or
Yeah.
what?
and he sits back down and he does the whole like huff when he sits down, pulls his shirt and everything. Like Maya knows what I'm talking
So he
about.
was just annoyed that you actually did it
He
correctly.
shops at the baby gap.
Oh, okay.
He
And-
really does. His belly button is always hanging out, which I think is so stupid because I cannot wear a crop top at school, but an old man can.
I really hope that he doesn't watch this.
No way he will. And what is he gonna do? I leave in a month anyways. You're screwed, Grace. But I'm not.
That's what I was
I've
gonna
always
say.
had it out for him though.
Yeah.
I have actually tea for you later.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's good.
It has to be
It's
name dropped, so you can't say it on here. That's why.
correct.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's about him though.
Okay. But yeah, and then I got 100 out of 100. For that speech.
Oh,
so.
sick.
That's good.
And I came in here and told that story to Aisha, and he's like, "Well, you told him." I'm like, "Thank you." Very validating.
Mhm.
Very.
I think we're done
I think we're done with your.
with Maya. We're done with
Okay.
Maya.
You've heard enough from me.
Yeah.
You've been here for almost half an hour talking.
Yeah, we're.
Where are the middle schoolers? That's
I
the
don't know.
question.
That's what I'm concerned with.
Yeah,
so
that is
quiet.
concerning.
I heard them for a little bit, and then they're like all like, "Shh."
No, I like texted the group chat. I was like, "We can. The microphones are picking you guys up. You need to be quiet."
And then there was just like a "shut up." But yeah,
It's probably Alyssa.
Probably.
they're
They're back.
Oh yeah, they
again.
are back.
That's perfect timing, actually.
perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank
Oh,
you,
boy.
Maya, for joining us.
Yes,
we
thank you.
love talking to you all the time. Well, do we have you back? What would you have you back for?
I think we'll probably end up by seeing you in the state convention episode.
State convention.
Okay.
She'll definitely be on my side of state convention. She
Mhm.
will be in if we do the whole vlogging experiences.
Yeah.
She'll probably be the one holding the camera up because she's tall.
Okay, you
Yeah.
guys. Come
Yeah.
on. Don't make it sound like I'm 7 foot tall.
She
like,
is
I'm
though,
literally not a
like
giraffe.
6 foot.
Okay,
You are a
we're
giraffe.
just-
Okay,
Sorry,
I
that's not
literally-
rude, though.
Sorry, I'm 7 foot tall. I got committed to Duke University. I'm point guard for the basketball. Like, come on, guys. I'm literally like, say I'm 4'11".
Okay, in all honesty though, we're just really short and you're taller.
Yeah,
I'm not
Like,
that short.
okay.
You are.
Jake, you are really short for a guy.
For a guy, yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm joking.
if we look up the average height, he might be like an inch or two below.
The average height is like 5'10" for a guy.
I am 5'10".
I am 5'10". I am.
Do we need to do a height check right now?
Not right now. I mean,
Right. Okay. Respectfully, can we wrap it up?
yes.
Yes.
I'm ready
you
to
can
go.
go home.
All right. We'll be back with Lacey, hopefully. If not, we're
I
gonna
hope
end it
so.
here.
We're gonna call her and see. We might be back
If not, we'll just film the outro like after
after we call her.
we. Yeah.
Right. Right. Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks.
I enjoyed it.
Thanks for joining us.
Hopefully, you enjoyed my stories.
We
even though
did.
You've heard them multiple times.
They were a little dry this time, but
Okay.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I wasn't as peppy as last night.
Last
again,
night,
rough day at work. Your eyes are really puffy. Are you okay?
Are they actually really puffy?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just tired. I actually have been so tired.
you
That
look
could be a problem.
Well,
exhausted.
this eyelash right here, it has been pissing me off all day because like a normal eyelash would go out like this. This one is going like down and into my eye.
Hey, so what's with the red spot?
I have a mole in my eye.
That's new.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that
every
one.
day.
The
Yeah.
silence was loud.
The silence was loud. I have a mole in my eye.
I do. No, people like always look at me and they're like, "There's something in your eye." No, they first start like this, and then I'm like, I'm just waiting for it, and they're like, there's something in your eye. I'm like, yeah, it's a mole. I always hope that they're talking about that. Yeah, but anyways, back to my eyelash. I tried pulling it out this morning, but that hurt so bad. So
You don't pull
Mine just fall
eyelashes.
out.
okay, but it's literally sticking in my eye. What am I supposed to do? I've been in pain all day.
Okay. Well, on that note,
On that
Okay.
note, we'll get to Lacey next in, well, a couple seconds for you, maybe like 10 for us.
yeah, she lives a minute away from the Ag Building, and she's the
Right.
president, so doesn't even live on a
She
farm.
Was the
Was the president? Yes, Meredith Sturm is now the president. She is sadly sick.
She is very sick.
She's very ill.
She told me she woke up on the bathroom floor from a nap. So, and we tried timing her earlier, and she did not, in fact, answer. So I hope she's alive. That's
If I
where
was
we're at.
sleeping again. That's what I would do.
I
Mhm.
agree.
And if someone called me while I was sick and sleeping, I would not answer.
Okay. Well,
Anyways,
Well,
yeah.
Bye, everybody.
peace.
Okay, we're back. Lacey was unavailable to join
Yes.
us.
To drive down the 2 minutes, she was busy. Laying in bed? I don't know what
She said she
doing.
was watching YouTube. So
But yeah, she was too busy for us. Shame on her. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Maya knows how to yap so much that she's enough for one full episode. So
kind of tired us all out.
I'm
Yeah.
exhausted. But that was before she came.
Okay. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, really wherever you listen to your podcasts.
or watch.
Yeah, or watch.
And socials, Facebook and Instagram and TikTok.
The TikTok will be up soon. I'm still working on it.
Okay, so TikTok and Instagram. State convention is this weekend. This will actually be posted or released during state convention.
Mhm.
So we will have stuff happening on socials, hopefully, during that. So make sure to look out for us if you're from Iowa. Carol Jackets, stop them, ask for us, and if they're not us, then, well,
You're out of luck.
you're out of luck. Keep looking. We're not hard to miss. We're a loud group, so
Yeah, for sure. JC's in the background nodding. So
yeah. Which is one of our middle schoolers. You want to come say hi? We had a middle school meeting, so if you saw us looking that way, if you saw us looking that way, it was because they were being loud.
yeah, you can say hi. You can just look in the camera if you want. Okay. Well,
that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
See you next time.